Hi Gemini, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and check your Gemini playlist for more Gemini videos. The signs with the most activity and engagement receive bonus readings. I'll label them as such and put them in your playlist so they're all together. Thanks for all your previous comments. Love and light, let's get into your reading. Spirit, what do you want Gemini to know right now? Key messages for Gemini: Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. All right, so Spirit wants these three from under the deck. So imagine blessed and between worlds. All right, so with these cards here, we have building blocks, time to go the distance. So I feel like some of you recently, in the recent future, could be in the last year, depending on the person, had to build yourself up, build your finances up, build your self-esteem up, build your self-worth up to leave something that was toxic for you. You might have been in like a marriage, long-term relationship, job, friendship, where you just kept working and working and working and doing and doing and doing and doing, and it was never enough. It was never reciprocated, and it was kind of toxic and abusive in a way that you had to build yourself up to leave it. And you finally left, you finally went the distance, you finally accepted that this is not going anywhere. You've known it for a long time. You can't do it anymore. You need to leave it. So you did. And then I feel like with this tick-tock, clean it up and time for a nap, Spirit's telling you, like, you still could be connected to this in some way. So like if it was a job, you could have like ties with a business partner, or you're still married, but you need to like get the papers signed, or you ended a relationship, but you need to move out. Spirit's telling you that now is the time to clean this up, get rid of it, cut the last bit of ties, sign the last contract, make the last sale of the house, or sale of your portion of the business, or someone buys someone out or something like that. Clean it all up, and then time for a nap. Then it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to heal, and it's time for you to go on vacation for some of you. You need a break after all this because it has gone on for a long period of time, I feel, and you deserve a break, but Spirit wants you to clean and cut everything out and then do your break. And Spirit is telling us with these three cards here, imagine blessed in between worlds. So this person, event, thing, marriage, job made you feel depressed, dark, gray, had no hope. You didn't know how to get out of it. You just knew it wasn't for you, and it was very toxic, I keep feeling. And you know that you're between worlds, like you've already left it behind, but there's last ties to cut here before you can move into a very bright, fun future. And you're going to be blessed because of what you went through with this. And you're going to have more than you can even imagine in love and in life. And under the deck is soulmates. So it could mean that in the future, you meet your actual soulmate. But you have to cut this behind. As a Gemini, you are very hardworking and determined. But you also can change your mind a lot, I feel. So like one day you could be like, oh yeah, I'm going to sign the divorce papers. And the next day you're like, oh, maybe I'll deal with it next month. There's no urgency, but Spirit's saying the urgency is now, that you have to do it now for some reason. Any more messages for Gemini, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for Gemini, please. Okay, so very soon. And they want it beside clean it up. Yep. So free yourself. The time's now. Clean it up very soon. For some of you, there could have been children involved, and that's why it took so long to leave this person. Or it could just be that you had so much love for this person at one point. Okay. So yeah, with these cards here, it could be a marriage relationship. You could have had children, pets, a home, or something that ties you together. And that's why it kept so much time and so much building to actually get away from this person. You could have actually really loved this person as well. It could have been like your first love, long-term relationship type feeling. But if this person cheated, lied, manipulated, is toxic, is narcissistic, is bad for you, you still have to let them go. And Spirit's really reiterating here that you're not free from the situation. You need to free yourself from something to do with this and take control of your life. You need to do it now. Now's the time. And then you need to take a nap, recover, go on a trip. And what's coming in the future is you're going to be more attractive and put together. You're going to love yourself first, know what you deserve, actually attract a healthy new love and a soulmate. But you have to cut ties because no one, and I just heard a really specific message too. I feel like the freeing yourself and letting this go, you're not doing it because you still want to hold on. You're doing it because the other person wants to. So business partner, romance, friendship, whoever the toxic one was that cheated, lied, stole, whatever, they wronged you. And then they also want to hold on to you so you can't move on. So they're hurting you in double ways. And a lot of you already wanted to be free of this, but this person's very difficult to deal with is what I'm feeling. Any more messages for Gemini, please? And I just almost said Libra, so it could be a Libra. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Gemini, okay. So under the deck, coffin, yeah. Endings bring new beginnings, and this is over, but there's still some kind of ties that have to be cut. So, yeah. So again, this situation's over. You want to be liberated and move completely away from it though. So that's what you're struggling with. And I don't feel like you're struggling with. I feel like this person, like they won't sign. I keep seeing papers. So I don't know if they won't sign to sell a house. They won't sign to sign a divorce. They won't sign for some kind of child or pet stuff. They're doing something to keep you hanging. But you're going to free yourself really soon. You have to. You can't do it anymore. And with this paradise was what I was feeling with time for a nap in paradise. Some of you might be traveling. You might just book a trip and go on a trip alone just to get away from this person and to kind of recover after all this and relax and unwind after this really tumultuous time with this person. I feel like this energy is really... I'm feeling narcissistic, controlling, and evil. I don't think I've ever said evil in a reading, but I feel like that's what this person is. They wanted to cut you down and hurt you as much as they could when they were with you in the relationship or job or whatever. But now that it's even over, that's not good enough for them. They still want to keep hurting you is what I keep feeling, but you're going to free yourself from this. And then you can actually start meeting people. You can start dating. You can find unconditional love, a soulmate. And also it says someone expresses a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So you could already be meeting people, and that will only progress once you free yourself from this person. And you're all about healthy choices now, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier, because this situation really doesn't help you. And again, I don't feel like it's you. I feel like they're holding on. Any more messages for Gemini, please? Any more messages for Gemini? Any more messages for Gemini, please? Any more messages for Gemini? Any more messages for Gemini? Sun, moon, rising. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Venus, Gemini, sun. Okay. All right. So they want success and within the next few months with free yourself. Unlikely. Ask for help from others. Peaceful resolution. Wait, okay. So I'm getting specific messages here as well. So peaceful resolution is unlikely with this person because they are a really evil energy. I feel like you were really patient with them. You waited a lot. You could have broken up or ended a business with someone months ago or even a year ago and it's still not done. And you're just getting to the point that it's like, okay, I can't wait anymore. It's unlikely this person's going to cooperate. It's not going to be peaceful. So you're going to ask for help from others. And as soon as I put this down, I felt legal. So I feel like you're going to get like either a lawyer involved or some kind of legal stuff involved to get this pet, children, home, or business thing finished so that you can free yourself. It's successfully going to end though within the next few months, and then you can move on to better things is what I'm feeling. Any more messages for Gemini, please? Gemini, sun, moon, rising, Gemini, sun, moon. Okay. And under the deck, we have the devil. And then we have the lovers. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Whew. So I just felt exhausted when I put these cards down because I feel like that's the energy that this person gives. They just drain the life out of you. And so we have here, so like I said, this person's a devilish energy with the devil here. An evil energy, really hard to deal with, really nasty human being. You thought at first things could end peacefully, but they can't. There's going to be a lot of conflict, a lot of action, passionate. You're very passionate about ending this. You've made a decision. You've already walked away, but they're holding on to you in some way, and it's becoming a really big burden. This person could have cheated, lied, manipulated, stole, done something to you to make you leave and left you out in the cold, but now they don't want you to go. Even though they ruined this entire situation, whoever this is, they still want you to suffer. Like they made you suffer with whatever they did, and then they want you to suffer more now, but you're going to get other people involved, and you're just really passionate, strong. You've made a decision. There's going to be a lot of conflict. It's going to be nasty, I just heard. So like whatever, there could be like custody battles, selling homes, taking a loss for your portion, taking a loss in a business thing, but you've already made up your mind that you just need to get away from this, and you're emotionally strong right now. You're holding on to your own resources. And what I notice about these two cards here is both of their faces are extremely unemotional, detached, and stern, which is where you're at. You have no feelings for this person, partner, business partner, father of the baby, mom of the baby, whatever it is, pet parent that's in your life. You have no emotion left for them. You don't care anymore. At first, you used to care about hurting them, their feelings or hurting them because you did have a long-term thing with them, but you don't even care anymore. You're so detached from it. You know exactly what you're doing, and you're taking action and putting the work in to get things done here, because I feel like for a lot of times you just kind of flowed with it and that's over. With the lovers, the chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what's coming after you leave this person is love, forward movement, financial gain is what I'm feeling. So once you close this cycle with this person, your life's going to resume again to what you actually want. Like you can start living again is what I just heard. So this is your reading, Gemini. Love and light, and see you in your next one.